Well, hello, hello, hello. We are back at it again with the operator. So we are basically at this point, I believe. Well, we'll see. So I'll tell the truth. HAL hanked my terminal, sir.
HAL? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department.
Yeah,
The
sure
second
you
shift
will.
of operators
It
has arrived.
shouldn't be
You
even
can go home
hacked in
now,
the
Tanner.
first place.
See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Okay, so yeah, this is this is day one, I believe, of our job. Okay. See you tomorrow, Supervisor Skinner. Supervisor Skinner. Shut up, no. To be honest, okay, I'll do some investigation. His name list. So I can just go. It's kind of monster life. Has there been an update for? Still alive. Nothing changed. Right. What about it? We'll cross down names and missing. Improper passing speed violation. Okay. And hole. What about someone else? Again. Oh. Oh. They were missing on this list. And they're crossed out. Nothing on that, okay. No. When Morris. William Morris. Also missing. Stop and no parking. Okay. Crossed out names must be the what's it called? Missing people. Yeah. So for the rest of these circle names are the targets, I presume. Okay. Let's bow off. Woohoo. It's so well made. He can, like, he actually in the world. You don't get to see the actual world, but you can, like, identify one. Oh, he's on the street. Oh, he's backing it out of it. No, this time a train. You can identify it by the sounds, but you can't really see how the world looks like. An apartment. We have a cat. And more dogs. We live by the trains, I presume. Feed the goddamn cat. And we smoke. Damn, yeah, it is a stressful job. The music is so good. I actually wake up above that time. 6 a.m. So we take some medication apparently. I actually haven't searched my own name. I'll check what I have on me. Is HAL gonna talk to us? No. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. What shall... Mike Trench. Hello, buddy, again.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
Wow, yo. Actually, I think it went pretty well.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Okay, Trench. I have to be formal. Okay, come on, that's it. Okay.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case.
Okay,
I'll patch
give
her
it to
through
me.
in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity. Oh,
Aw.
I almost forgot. Our cybersecurity department is looking into this unfortunate matter with HAL. You can be assured that it won't happen again.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Now, let me get to the job. Thank you. Hey, hello, Pandora.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you
Hello.
remember Ray Wells, right?
Of course I remember.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but
Yes.
no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what?
What?
Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot.
Ooh.
Point blank range. Now I'm working
He
two
met his-
homicides,
he
and
made
it's
the
my
same
first
fate.
week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and
Stop
I got some
talking
footage
to
of
yourself.
Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird,
Oh.
but part of it is missing.
Someone noticed. Yeah, someone's... Has it been
I
tampered
don't
with?
know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
I don't mind. I've seen a guy being shot blank range, and now he met his own karma. Okay. I can't. Okay. My mouse doesn't work. Yep. That's where it fizzles. And that's a bang up, is it? Ah. I see. Oh, hi is we can identify if it's actually him there. Okay, yeah, it's very well. Differences. I presume I can't do anything with her. Wait, hold on. There's a reflection in it. Oh wow. Could it be after the gunshot he went into the roof? But he would have shot point blank, he would have went that way. Okay. Let's see. Beginner, birds of hand. What do I do with this info? Ah. I forgot I had to do that. Okay. Lights off from the second
Look at
bar.
that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Be careful. I don't need to speak into the mic.
Well,
You're
well.
speaking to
I
me
just found
on
a
the...
bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
So we're identifying the bullet.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Sure. It's a 45. There we go. 45 caliber.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator.
That is interesting.
Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. HAL again. What? Not. Oh no, not you. Leave me alone. Hello, HAL. No. We're becoming friends. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. I'm not interested, HAL. What do you mean? Go on, I'm listening. What do you mean? You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with Wells' case. But you have to help me out later when I ask you for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? Okay. So, this is a favor asking. Is it worth, to be honest, taking the info? What? How could you help? He said, what if he has the footage? Then okay, he has the footage. But how did you get it? Don't have time to go into it for technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand. Anyway, I actually have a degree in IT social. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need your answer. I need it now. I'm thinking what Gibbs would do, because I've been watching NCIS. I think I'll take this and later review him. Because if I use his help, because he has his footage, if I can prove later on that he's the killer, then he'll be good. And I could use help. It could be a knight in shining armor, even. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big juicy missing part back inside. What it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. But what if someone asks about this? If someone asks you got the footage, let's say software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? I think I'll be taking this because it will really help. Later I can prove him he's evil. We have a deal, huh? Good. Now, give me a few seconds to run the script. God, flipping hackers. You wanna say anything? Alright. The missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back in a little later to collect my debt, even. Until then, have fun, you absolute annoying little thing. Parking footage. Okay, now it reviews all me footage. All of me footage. What car pulls up? A blaming charger. Okay, from a car. Okay. Yeah. That is brutal. Just a nice car comes over and you just get absolutely shot at. Get a face up. Get a face up. Who is that? How bold are they?
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
I see. Why are you not questioning why I have so much footage? Okay. What about a car? Car. Is that Dodge? Oh, it's a Dodge. It's a Dodge. Red. How do you see that as a red? Oh, red Dodge. Oh yes. Here's the killer's car.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get that, Tanner?
I just have to record this
this is
missing
huge.
part.
Thanks, Tanner. I don't
No.
want to be greedy, but can you get me a better image of the shooter's face?
I will try to. That's the best I can do. I have an image of Wales
Yes,
killing.
that's it. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job, Agent. Okay. Okay. Just close it, but FDI headquarters, Washington, DC. Oh, it's past 12. Where's my lunch break? Where's HAL? Ah, now, about for that even. Go ahead, HAL. I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call. Alright, so. You really do have to be annoying with this, don't you? 187 dot 222 point 19.98 minus non secure. Where do you mean it doesn't exist? Oh, call. Nah. Oh, see, it's call you need to the number, don't you? 19. I need non-secure. Why would we not want it non-secure? Just ask. Sure. Come on, Catherine Andrews.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Woody. What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Arsonist. We have an arsonist. Naming it. Why do they have to be so damn cruel? So, is this the FDI's work? Because they secured the air. They would have obviously secured the area because she's. Well, probably not. They wouldn't know that she would be a victim. But why would they be incompetent? So then, what did you do?
So, I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name.
Okay.
Mia Cole. Anyway,
Cool.
it wasn't long before my superiors found out
Don't
and
mind me.
pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and
Yeah,
precious
it's
FDI
just-
resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it.
Yeah, I
Mia was
doubted it
murdered.
being an
I just have to
accident.
prove it. That's why I'm hoping you can help me.
Let me catch up on what you said. Anyway, it was long before my service. Why would they pressure you to stop? Why is... Now, threatening to degrade you, that is bad. Like, to put you lower in the rank is not... That must be really serious, or they really want to cover up something. How do I know it's not how do you know it's
Go
not?
ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Sasha. That is a new... That is... I swear. If I get into trouble with this... Sasha. Everything's blanked on it. Apparently. Now the woman shouldn't be blanked. Because the guy's missing. Why is everything blanked? Why is it blank? Like... Deceased people all don't get just blanked. It's not typical. I don't
Just
know.
another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it
I
if
have
we
one.
don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
I will try. But first I need access to files. And why is there is her husband redacted? That's what I want to know. Why is him specifically redacted, and then she's killed off, basically? Why?
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you.
Yes, I will.
As far as how to access the case files,
Because this
it's
sounds
not really
lot
my area of
fierce.
expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How can I access the call files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. But, I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that will get you in. Just type this. Mode. And you're doing. No, he wants into the chat. But this is a chat technically. Because why would it show up here? So I believe it's in here. What does it want? FL. I guess immediately. Wait, what? There's a difference in. Huh? Of a dot. No. What? I'll give this right in first try, but aha. This one's gonna beneath, yeah. Yep. Is it going to?
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side,
Yes,
this is Hal gets results.
Don't tell him that, but I don't want to know. Hi. Ooh. Investigation report. Okay. Now that was the name of the case, I guess. ID. Close, death caused by accident, fire stemming from malfunction wiring, victims haven't. If they go through the agent, so they put her in charge of the investigation, but they close it off. Favorite. Oh no. Redacted notes. If they go out of their way to even Andrews and modified it's even redacted the editors. Okay. In the summary. The fire started on 1992. Whatever that date is. Around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim identified as Mia Cole for the dental records. Tenant information and a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indications of a forced entry or a struggle were evidenced in the home. Along with the findings of the victim's autopsy report, the fire response team's report referred to report B concluded that the fire originated from a faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion reported by our investigation. I really don't know. The ring. I don't think it was really like, what could you do with that? The fact that the guy's face got the only deleted part, I think that is on purpose. Because a fire would not just destroy that part, it would darken the whole picture, I'm saying. Okay. The whole chemical analysis. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna skim this. I am gonna skim this. I'm gonna have to skim this. I am not saying all of that. Doesn't provide information, effective freedom spaniel, questions concerned how to use, indicate the C software, settings, analysis process, can be analysis on can see data report, can see analysis initially calculated, report, calculation, ion size for liquid samples, 2.0 organic, non-organic, for salt sample, Turkey 6.0, different materials organic, violence 5, to avoid damaging of sample cases, must not exceed 1.3, delta V, for organic samples, same weight in gram times 250, for non-organic, same weight in grams times 10, threshold, liquid sample, threshold should be set to 1/3 of delta V, half of delta V, twice the delta V, sample matrix, had to read results, additional frequencies, frequency must be entered for the highest, lowest, okay. Chemical analyzer, don't do that. It's good that it shows you a little bit at a time. Okay, let's just solid, non-organic. Okay. We actually need a sheet again. I'm closing it. Ion size. What? Oh. Some this you want. Okay. Ion size. Solid synthesis. Non-organic. Yeah, non-organic. This is a 6.0. Delta V. Same weight. Wait. Water. Threshold. Yeah. Solid samples. It's a solid. This should be half. Okay. 210. Sample matrix. There's enough. Okay. Well, we're in higher, so this should be 5. Set as default 4, just in case you have order. Start. Are we analyzing it, or is the actual lab in FDI analyzing it? Presume because it's saying blockchain. No, results. Okay. So we have to do the highest to the lowest. So I should probably put CVT is 901. pH is 6.5. Frequencies. I hope there's a range for this. Nine point 9.25 is this guy. Two points 2.43. Point 1.53. Revenue. 10.62. 10.62. Calculate. Cellulose wood. Gas. Other non-identifiable residue. Fact. What is gasoline? Where was this taken? That's not ash, so it's gasoline. So why would it be gasoline if it was a faulty wire? Just enough gasoline and
I
no
knew
fire.
it. Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident.
Yeah, don't
Someone
swear on
started
it.
this fire and killed Mia.
I'm glad
Why?
you didn't say it. I'm glad you didn't say it. Okay, why? Nice, there's almost time for that. What are you gonna do?
Maybe I'll end
No.
up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this.
Good.
It matters
It's a
to me.
murder. Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start.
Oh.
And usually, I can turn the switch off.
I must have not taken my pills properly.
But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice.
Like if it was an actual screen there. Wait, where's the child?
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Wait. Yeah, stay here, Andrews.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing
ignore
HAL,
my case
well,
because
as much
it's
as
just
someone
my
can
problem.
know HAL, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
I'm gonna just end it there, cause like so I'm not gonna become a person. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't by accident. Well done, even. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way FDI has handled the cold case, it's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what we are hiding. Or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry, if I didn't have a good reason. I have literally no idea. Maybe you're thinking about telling me to get through one wall, but it's too late. You're in too deep. Oh God. Be careful.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course not.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Oh no. This was out of faith to go into their favor. Oh no. What can he do, to be honest? There's nothing he can do. I mean, ha. Not you. How do? But I think because they are actually onto something, I believe. I want to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole.
Now that is
It's a closed
strange.
case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Why you? I am kind of tempted to know, but no. Absolutely.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, it's difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing. Even as a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. There's a reason I have so much access to the FDI. He used to work here. Yeah. He used to work here. What do I do now? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later even. Okay. Is this a Star Sunday or? The FDI headquarters. Washington DC. Yeah. 3 hours. Go 3 hours. Ah, here we go. The operator hater.
So who the hell am I
Graveyard.
talking to this time?
It's still Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again.
I would most likely put you out of a position.
You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But
Well,
I
they
did
would have
find
flown off
something else.
by now. But does it eat?
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me, like they'd been moved.
You
Put
clearly don't
there
look
for
like a
reason,
geologist.
you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. The
Lady.
team arrives an hour later, and they
If
start
you're a
digging.
true agent, you would
Sure
have
enough,
dug up
under
anyways.
one of the stones, they find a body.
Ooh.
Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. Lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton.
No.
Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many cops are there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If
No.
they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body at a
Yeah,
skeleton?
messed
No.
up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner.
No.
Real young. Look,
No.
I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton. And they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner? Let me send you the files.
No. Who would
Well, it's
bet?
taking a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. I mean, Dryfield.
Oh my,
Okay.
you're not even
Looks
in
like it went through.
Roswell.
About
You're not
goddamn
even in
time.
Dryfield. So there's someone very young that is in this graveyard. Really young. That stings. That really does sting. This is why I don't like cases. That's why I don't want to actually be in real life doing stuff like that. This would break my heart a lot.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject
That's
appears to
relevant.
have been a female, approximately 9 years of age,
No.
with a missing left
No.
incisor tooth and a
9
slight
years.
curvature in
No.
the metacarpal 3 in her left hand.
Whoever this
Based on the level of
person is
decomposition,
absolutely
the body appears to have been buried
ill to the head.
for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
No. 9 years, approximately. No. That brings a bit of pain to my heart. I swear I've seen it. Why? Wait, hold on. Henry Jenkins. Henry Jenkins. Look at him. Why was there a photo of a girl and him? He's now dead. Yes, I know. We know he's dead. Oh, fuck. For flipping heck, please no. If it's he had the list of names. This is a sick person. You flipping. Oh no, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna really hate. Oh, Gabby. I should go backwards. I swear, Jenkins. I swear. Let me. I check this. Because people's names are missing on this. Gabby. 2 people. Gabby Bruce, Gabby Mills. Well, it's a 9-year-old, so I think I can find out. No. this really clenches my heart. Just check for Gabby sounds more of a feminine name for me. Speed version improper passing. Missing. Well, I think I know where he is now. Bruce. Gabby Bruce. You could have been in the Bruce family and you have to be killed off. What could it... What even happened? Because there's no trauma on it. What was it? What was the cause? Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name's on the list.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yes. She has a growth on her bone, which makes it curve.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's the connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Quentin Spence. On this list? Or which one? Oh, this is so annoying. Been done. On this one. Tom Spence. Let's see. Missing. Yeah, I don't think you're that missing. They're all missing. Yep, he's on the name list. He's on the list. Yeah, he's right.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
I believe they're all missing. I believe they're all missing. Okay, yeah.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like
Yeah,
our
fair.
Connie. There's something else about
smell.
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets.
Oh,
Remember
no.
what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program.
Be quiet.
Oh, I'm
I
sending
have my
everything your way.
heart clenched because of this case. You've sent me into this. Oh.
There you go.
I'm wondering, how do I access floppy disk if I can't physically?
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition.
2 or 3 months.
At
That's
this
not
point,
very
the cause
long.
of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology
Yeah, I was
reports,
about to
before
say
I can
toxicology.
provide a conclusive determination.
It must be some type of chemical, because how come there's no sort of like? They must be testing something. Andy 1, Dr. Smith, 3M. What? FUP. This is locked. It's done. Okay, it's not that long. Close myself. Okay. I would like to. So it's this and this apparently. Because it's top bottom. Oh, I give. Oh no. What is FMP 1138? What? So we have to unlock it. Research 2. Wait, oh yeah, that's floppy disk 1. Research 2. What are you? The APE is. I should look up a study. As the first thing which shows up. Let's get into story mode, shall we? Upon my arrival at the BioM facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and intelligent scientist. even if in a subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involved FMP-1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. The trials which are secluded to commence in a few days. The trials which are secluded are to commence in a few days, scheduled to commence in a few days. Once I am well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place, Dr. Isles, the facility director, informs me our work has been potential to significantly enhance the well-being of the patients. I don't think this is a hospital, excuse me. Do I have ways to actually go research? Apparently not. Who have been selected specifically for our research. How are you treating them as patients? You can't say they're patients. Because it's for the research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I'm truly optimistic our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Still doesn't explain why. Okay, so here's the AMPA receptor is a crucial component of the excitatory synaptic transmission and plasticity in the brain. This is already gone into ethics as a glutamate-gated ion channel. This really goes into depth into science, human biology, mediates fast synaptic transmission and contributes to synaptic plasticity. This is really by modulating the strength of synaptic connections between neurons. The second year, I will learn about how a brain works, but for now, this is synaptic connections, plasticity, and transmissions. Dysfunction of MPA receptor has been implicated in various neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia. If they actually didn't kill off people, it would have been good. Yeah, I bet you this would have been very well used if it didn't kill off people. So, selective AMPA receptor potentiators represent a promising class of compounds for treatment of these disorders, as they enhance MPA receptor function and improves synaptic plasticity. Okay. FMP-1138 is a novel selective AMPA receptor potentiator that has shown promising results in preclinical studies has been demonstrated to enhance AMP receptor medical synaptic transmission and improve synaptic plasticity to vitro and vivo. The only reason I'm reading this is for my own self, because by reading it I actually know what it is. So this seems very heavy, and I need to know about this. On this study, we found to explore the potential therapeutic effects of MFP-1138 on neural connectivity. Specifically, we aim to investigate whether FMP-1138 could enhance synaptic connectivity and promote the formation of new synapses into vitro and in vivo. To accomplish this, we use a combination of electropsychological imaging and behavioral assays to assess the effect of FMP-1138 on neuronal function and connectivity. Our result demonstrates that FMP-1138 enhances synaptic connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. Specifically, we observe that FMP-1138 increases the frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents, EPSC, in coated neurons, indicating an enhancement of synaptic. What do you mean coated neurons? You literally use people. Indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. Furthermore, we found that FMP-1138 promoted the formation of new synapses in coated neurons, as evidence increase in number of dendritic spines, a site of synaptic contacts on neurons. So that's part of a password, I presume. In vivo, we found the FMP-1138 improved cognitive function in a mouse model of. You did not use a mouse, I'm sorry, you had literal patients there with Alzheimer's. Okay, specifically we observed that FMP-1138 treated 2 mice performed better in a spatial memory task compared to control mice. Additionally, we found that FMP-1138 treated mice have increased dendritic spine density with hippocampus. In the hippocampus. But this is part of it. A brain region critical for learning and memory. I see. Taken together, our findings suggest that FMP-1138 representing a promising therapeutic agent for treatment of neurological psychiatric disorders characterized by impaired neuron connectivity and plasticity. For a preclinical and clinical studies, I wanted to evaluate and safety and efficiency of in humans. I bet it worked terribly. How can a mouse have Alzheimer's? Do I take them away? I think. Can I use? No, I can't use my keyboard. 17. No, without getting the minus. 1 of 105. Take over 66.7. 38. Is 8 digits. So 8 digits. What do you mean in fast use what? As use the graph displays the result of a study investigating the effect of synaptic connectivity into vitro. The study aimed to explore whether FMP-1138 could enhance synaptic transmission and promote the formation of new synapses. The graph shows the main frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents. Please just use EPSC for flip. In cultured neurons under control conditions, and after treated with FMP-1138, the results demonstrate that FMP-1138 significantly increases the frequency and altitude of EPSC, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP-1138 has the potential to improve neural connectivity and plasticity. Note: unlike Dr. Howe's result paper, I will use a little ending standard. What do I do with this? Okay, I am. I think it's 3828. Try 8729. 8729. I am needing that because I don't know how many digits you want for this. Come on.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
What do you figure? Is it divide? I don't know what units you want. Where's any
The key and lock icons, operator. They must be important. I suggest you combine them to reproduce the schematics on the second floppy disk. My hunch is that the content is not very important. Just the part with the icons in the two files mentioned, FMP 1138 and Res 2.
What do you mean? What? Yeah, I know about those two. Gone. This is the first one I use a hint. Okay, and icons on they must be important, so yes. Combine them to view schematics. Um, 3.8 point. I can't. 2.8. Sure. I don't know. Six. I can't put 72. I don't want to use the hint. No. I presume it's in Indian. The for
I feel like you should physically move and overlap the windows, operator, to reproduce the schematics, aligning the brackets.
What? What? Wait, what? So that was my last hint. do you mean overlap? How do I physically do it? It's just... What do you mean I am meant to? Yeah, I'm overlapping it. Ooh, I'm overlapping it. There's nothing. How am I meant to do this? Aligning them. What do you mean by aligning them? Of a side by side. Oh my days. Don't say. Oh my days. Now it tells me I actually did it. Okay. 5. I wasn't. That is clever though. That is really clever. Check yourself. Whoa. My confession. Okay. If you are reading this, it means I am no longer living. But I have been buried in a dry-field desert over other subjects. I implore you, wherever you are, to share my story with anyone who you can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations of a biome facility. I am writing this letter because I am about to resign from my job at once. I can resign from a job one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to a desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, but I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried there was signed as a Project EV test subject. EV was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I knew it. He's such a sick person. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibilities in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far. I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have a power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as ours.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies.
Yeah.
Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Yes. Take care of yourself, Agent Walker. That is so bad. I think I'm gonna continue a bit of this section. Oh my days.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
So, do we have like something with our head? Problems with our head? That would be very interesting to be honest. If that was the case. Oh, we chat some 25. Access denied. That would have been fun. Access restricted because you've been brought into it. Okay. Just type it. Yeah, short smart and definitely more twice if they clearly can't see me going into stuff.
Good morning, Evan.
No.
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
I understand that.
Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Beer sounds good, man. Flippin'. I
Operator
lost.
Tanner, that you?
Still me, Asian Walker.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up
No.
in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a low goddamn operator program.
What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program.
Stop it.
Heaven
We need to
on
work.
Earth, Tanner. Heaven on Earth.
We gotta work
From what I
on
can
together.
tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Rippernack. Facility went up for a flame shutter. Go dying by fire. Who? Yeah, that's the arsonist. Oh, this is gonna be long footage. You get a glimpse of his face. Arms go at that time. Okay, just I guess so. Is that correct? Yeah. And enters with gasoline.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can
No.
you get an ID on this guy?
No matching on DVR.
That would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner? Oh, operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
Find my code for you. He entered the code. Oh, 1, 4, 4, 8, 5.
Let me see if this works.
Yeah. I feel burned down. How are you getting in?
All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner!
Excuse me, don't blame
Let
me.
me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy. Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here.
How you went
If you
in?
ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Do you need
Not
anything?
much, to be honest. You ever wonder what the baby of a hospital and a prison would look like? Because that's exactly what this place is. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend. Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
Not that. Yeah. That's something suspecting
fellow.
news.
Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Agent.
Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something.
Oh, yeah.
What the?
Oh, don't say a body. No.
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner? Gal Connie was in a bio. How is that
Beats
possible?
me. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
So what do we do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful, agent. I should wait. Don't contact Pendale. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole even. Who do you think it is? I don't know, but I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 HAL special. The ghost. Who is that? That's what I call him. The guy who doesn't appear in your database. Good name, don't you think? He murdered Wells and set fire to the bio city. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole too. Got another plan, HAL? Well, since you and I are now basically best buddies, why not? So Walker told you that, and Dane came to look at it from the city. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name in Jenkins's list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that, unfortunately, I can't hack into. So what's the solution? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share the information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with Agent Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. I'm gonna get into that. Not yet you can't, but just give me a second. Okay, I have hacked the accreditation server, giving access permission. It's in go time, even. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, chop chop, even. Things I do for you. Log out. Okay. You're good, buddy. We are alright. You can do it. We can do it. Let's see what we have. Wow. Wow. Hey. Oh, this is very old Venice, isn't it? Enter. Authenticate. That's okay. Yes, it's me. You weren't sure. 50% sure. Don't hate me even. Yeah. Next, as small as it is. So everything I loaded from Global FDI network. I have to access the files for my hidden evidence from your end. You have to work a little even. Sorry. Okay, so go ahead and look in, but you can come back to H for help. Well, you know how. If you I'm getting another message. Oh, whoops, forgot to do something on my end. Just a sec. Okay, just updated our credentials. You should be able to see the files now. You can hit that column and just see if you can find any university you can. Okay. I just had an idea. A letter from Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we find discover names that's been redacted? I mean, instead of driving me crazy, I'm up with every case and see if we can avoid it. And come back here, you know, H for HAL. Poundel. Name list. Name list. Escape. H. But it's like you've run out of evidence. So, alright, log out and head back to your desk. But that's natural, even. Well, I'll try. Oh God, we have this in trouble. I think I'm gonna end it at that. Because I have to upload it. I have to upload the video now. I feel like I'm gonna be taking ages. I just get shot at point blank. I am quite tempted to continue. Chill, buddy, chill. I would be stressed to do this, James. You're being a rookie, yeah, you're gonna be stressed. You're waiting for evidence and just checking for evidence. Let me see if I'm working on this saves from the point. HDD. What took you so long? You said it act natural. Not that natural, even. So, my evidence from a facility case that you just made visible. Let's see what we have there, shall we? Yeah, it looks a little damaged. Probably from the fire. But I wouldn't be surprised. Sasha. Redacted. Sasha. It's Sasha Cole. The Sasha has been redacted. I wouldn't be surprised if they attempted it. Looks like it's been going to take some time to recover. Sasha Cole. Sasha Cole. Sasha Cole? Mia's husband. And his name is Silkwood. That means what, HAL? If what Agent Walker said about the circle names is true, is Sasha Cole still alive? Does he know about me and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Coney murder. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Coney's folders first. See if we can find a way in. Sorry, you're gonna have to work a little more. That is fun. Go on then. Please stop. I notice that you've been using mechanizing commands of this person. Maybe showing creatures how to start. Your person has been more vulnerable characters. She still wants to go with. At your is convenience, please. Is it mine? No. 8, 8, 9. Well, mentions a bad number. Badge. Now what numbers was it? What's 6636. I've checked that. I don't know which numbers it is though. Is okay. It was Jinx's badge number. What have we found their passwords? Anyway, nice work. Let's finish. So I guess it's something Connie's fire we can use to trigger and lower the ghost out on whatever hole he's hiding. Piece of information, an address maybe, something. There we go. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't actually read. I should read it next time.